Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I'm going to be working on an A1707 that's not powering on. Let's open this MacBook up, take a look on the inside of it, and see if we can figure out why it's not powering it on, fix it, and make it work again. Why did that get cancelled, Criminal Minded? I don't follow these things. Hello. What's up?
We're doing the PCH reflow. I thought you wanted to see.
Oh! Be right back, folks. Here, actually, be back in a few minutes. Sorry. Alright, back to work. Sorry, people. I need to get another camera set up out there, but I don't really have the means for that at the moment or the time. I'd really like to be able to get a camera out there, so if something happens, I can include you all in the fun, but I can't include you in the fun because I don't have a spare camera out there, or wiring set up yet, or any of that kind of shit. You know what we could really use to help with that? A stream assistant. A stream assistant. If only we had a stream assistant. Actually, the stream assistant is actually putting together all the, fixing up all the cabinets and shit over there. Trash pickup, all that. No, I have the cables. I have all that stuff. I have all that shit already. I just, like, need to set it up. But when? So many fucking machines to fix. It never gets done. Okay, so let's take a look at this board. This looks like a new one. This camera smell this piece of shit. Alright, so what we have here is a machine that has a T2 chip. Zero corrosion whatsoever. None. Looks perfectly clean. No liquid, no blown up capacitors. So what I do with all of these machines is I unplug the battery, I plug in the charger with the amp meter, and let's see how much it's taking. 5 volts, 300 milliamps. But it's not going at 20. Yeah, this is gonna suck. $300 milliamps actually gives me hope. Even though it's taking it at 5 volts, I am kind of hopeful that what we have is an obvious short circuit. Because it's not taking a low amount of milliamps. 300 is quite a bit even if it's not making its way to 20 volts. You start by starting, Kifola. That is definitely one of the best ways to start. What would happen if you just bridge all the solder balls into the CD3215? You usually have higher quality questions than that. You really just kind of start by doing it. The reason most people don't get started is because they try to think about where to start rather than just beginning. If you enter the world of programming by saying, where do I start, rather than just fucking with shit, then you're not going to get started. Just go. Do something. Anything. Anything. The closer it is to the reality of of what it is you want to do, the better. Oh. It would be cool to be able to have a camera that roams around outside, but I'm out of time to play with setting up the store. I really am. We can't get behind on things any more than we are. It's kind of getting shameful. I just gotta live with it as is and then regroup once we catch up and then put together cool stuff like camera outside and wiring for it and all that kind of shit. I actually had to go to Maryland last week too, so I'm definitely not going to have time to set up anything in the store. I haven't even fixed the HDMI port on my camera yet. I bought it, it arrived, I haven't had time to open it. I'm probably going to wind up going to Maryland with a half-broken camera. I have a piece of duct tape on the HDMI cord to keep it from shaking around. I think I've cut it works, MB Frenchie. But there's a... Sometimes I do wonder if I've bit off more than I can chew. Like, should I be doing everything I'm doing with Right to Repair? Should I care? Should I be showing up at these hearings? Should I be trying to make videos at the same time as fixing stuff? Should I be trying to open a larger store and all this shit? I focus on having a company that pays above average for the field and all this. Am I trying to do too many things at once? I think I am. I think I am. Ooh, have we gotten the first complaints that I'm not reading chat in Twitch? We have! Man, usually it takes like... Wow, I'm surprised. Usually it happens like first 2 minutes of the stream. This time it took 16 minutes. There we go. Alright. What is your job title? I have no idea. My mother always said I should get a real job. I'm still kind of probably disappointing her on that front. I still haven't not gotten myself a real job. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not a real job. Someday I'll do something that my mother considers a real job. And once I have a real job with a real job title, I'll let you all know what that is. Alright, so the first thing that I like to do around here is just see if there's anything obviously fucked up. 300 milliamps is, again, a little too much to be taken by something that's not turning on at all. So, maybe we'll get lucky. Something will be obvious. Every now and then, I hope for luck. Okay. Alright. You don't seem to make much sense. Let's open up a schematic for the 820-01041. Your overhead camera is aimed slightly from the back of your desk towards the front. It makes the picture appear to be upside down. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, let's open up a schematic. There we go. Opens up a little horizontally, vertically in the Paul Daniels software. Alright, do we still have PP Bus G3 hot as a rail? We do? Alright, do I have a short circuit? We'll check on this huge PP Bus G3 hot probe point over here. All the best to you. Congrats on the new store. Make sure you get some rest. Ha! I haven't earned any rest, but thank you very much. I've earned rest once I have a real business. Things are actually caught up, done properly. Okay, so we have 400,000 ohms to ground on a PP Bus G3 hot. So we don't have a short to ground on a PP Bus. Next, CD3215 chip. Let's see if that PP3V3 whatever the hell rail is present. There we go, this one. Are you shorted to ground? Okay, that's kiloohms. It's not showing the K on the screen. Probably miscropped it, but 36 kiloohms, that's not a serious problem here. Okay, when I plug it in, we're still taking 300 milliamps. .3 volts on PP3V3 RTCG. Okay. The PP Bus G3 hot is 12.3. There is nothing even slightly corroded here. Now, the CD3215s would be responsible for getting us up to 20 volts, but they look to be totally fine. And in this machine, they speak to T2 chip. You know what? Yeah. Bane of my existence right here. Thank you. Oh, we have a guest who'd like to try and solve the T2 chip getting warm 200 milliamp board. You just ran out of the office after walking in, actually, so we don't. Okay. So, I think this is a complete waste of time. This is most likely a dead T2 chip. It could be that it doesn't go up to 20 volts if it senses a short circuit on a rail. That's also a possibility. You know what would be fun is to be able to send this downstream to someone else and just tell them check the resistance to ground on every single rail. Because most of the time that winds up being a waste of time, so you'd kind of want someone who's lower in skill to do that, just that you don't have to save yourself some time. Yeah, this is going to be a piece of shit junk board. Looks like. Like, I'm not going to go into measuring every single rail. There's so much stuff in the queue that something with a low likelihood of being fixable is just not something I can dump an hour into at this point in time. Let's see. What do the notes say? Maybe it'll give us an idea. Some history, perhaps. Something we can use to learn and understand the issue. Alright. Right after executing the latest security update, the computer died. This seems like it's going to be junk. And with that, we're going to move on to another one. Corrupt T2 firmware, says Piernoff. So yeah, what are you doing with the firmware when the thing won't even turn on, though? Like, yeah, corrupt T2 firmware. You gotta DFU it. Yeah. Well, what do you do when the thing is stuck at 5 volts? How are you even getting into DFU mode when it's stuck in 5 volts? You know what? Here, I'm going to give this as a present to Chris. See, if we had a camera outside, I'd be able to show you the look on his face when we hand this to him. Piernov stopped replying. I think Piernov knows this is hopeless as well.
Not cool.
What is
Kurwa is
kurwa?
fucking in Polish.
Oh,
Do not fucking touch.
I like it. So you have DFU T2 machine.
Yeah, we've been doing it for the past month or so.
Oh wow. So I can stop getting. Yeah, I've been running scared from those for the past 3 months. When they're perfectly clean, 5 volts, 12.5 pp bus.
Yeah.
I did few,
And how many worked?
every single one.
So you're saying that you can destroy the entire hardware of the machine through an operating system update?
Yeah.
Hardware?
Yeah.
How the
T2.
fuck?
You can destroy T2 through an
Wow.
Well, because it
Right now, the funniest part, right now on my queue, it was estimate. 1707, after update to Catalina, no image. I think this is a BIOS issue. It's stacked on 20 volts and 0.5 amps, and I don't have a SO rail. Every single SO rail is dead. No shorted, no nothing. I think this is a
Can you show how we do this?
Yes, of course.
Can we make a video of this?
You.
I make video, but you okay? You be the brain, I be the English. How about deal?
Deal.
We need somebody attractive to be the face, though.
get him now, the fan favorite.
Yeah, I want to show this on camera.
But well, first we have to see if it gets seen. We can try, but
Not all. Yeah. This
not.
is
It's not like 100% foolproof thing because something else could be wrong. But if it's a TFU issue, it's a DFU issue. Then usually it's
The ticket says he ran firmware, ran security update, and then it died. And there's not a single mark on the board anywhere. Nothing under the CD3215 or T. I want to re-hot T2, but that's not the right thing to do.
no.
But I just want to make.
Gonna start shooting balls left and right at you. From that middle layer.
The T2 really is multi-layer chip.
Two
Yeah.
layers, yeah.
I have one.
Ah. All right. Do you have to plug the battery in on this?
Yeah, I have to, but first I want to check one thing.
There's like this foolproof measurement that I think he takes. Are you seen? You're not seen.
Yeah, to them. Wait.
We have to go into the master port. Which
Yeah,
is,
this port is master. On my
but it has to show up in there as a machine. Apple configurator should see it. If it doesn't see it, then it just might be dead. Different cable.
I shouldn't have bought those cables used, should I?
Yeah.
yeah.
DFU.
So now
Let's do it. Video? You're gonna be famous, Chris.
I don't wanna be famous.
Okay, I'll be famous.
I'll be famous. you bit your tongue.
You tell me what to.
Well, so you plug in. Okay. So you plug this computer in.
I had two cases when the DFU didn't work.
Let's see if it works this time. Come on.
Alright, I'll come.
Okay, I show on camera. You translate. Between the three of us, we're one YouTube repairman. Because this is I threw away like 3 or 4 machines because of this already. Do we have a thingy to HDMI out on there?
HDMI?
Yeah.
Yes, I have it.
All right. Yeah. This way then I can show what the screen looks like on here.
Hold on, I'll just go get the. I'll go get the computer on me.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So let's.
You don't know how much battery is charged here. How many percent?
No, I just wanted to show this. Okay, folks. So I'm gonna show you what to do when you have this. Wait, let's see. Is sound on? All right, everybody. So this is an issue that's been driving me nuts for quite a while, because I'm an idiot, I didn't realize that this was something that's fairly easily fixable by putting the machine in DFU mode and connecting it to another machine. So we're going to go over this here. Let's just make sure there's no porn or shit on the screen that shouldn't be there. All right, yay. All right, so where is this? Would one get this software from?
Configurator. Where do we get this from?
Apple Store.
Yeah, I think Apple Store.
Okay.
Just App Store in general.
Is there anything I have to hide before moving this over?
No, this is a clean computer.
Okay, so. Oh, let's see. Let's make it duplicate screen. Displays.
This is just a clean install, nothing on it, just specifically for DFU.
Arrangement, mirror. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Built-in. Okay, so over here we have Apple Configurator 2, and what we're going to do is we're going to plug this other machine in to Apple Configurator 2. So let's.
Which workshop?
Oh,
Hold on, I'll get the batteries. We need to have a battery hard plugged in, so. You have a T5 anywhere?
learning language.
Okay. Pausing. Torx 8.
What do you need? T5.
Five.
Oh,
Philips. That's a Philips. Where's your T5 on?
what?
Your TX5.
Your T5.
Okay.
Whoops. I gave you T8, T6, T3.
Because we need the battery for like the briefest of moments when it restarts, so
Oh.
it doesn't lose power.
We have to use this port.
Okay. Okay, so here's the machine. This is a very common issue where it's taking 5 volts on the charge port, but PP-BUS G3 hot is 12.3 to 12.5 volts. So what we're going to do, and the machine is totally clean, no liquid damage, no short circuit on the board. So we're going to take a USB cable, and we're going to plug in our other computer that we have that we use for this over here. This is the, yeah. So, and we're going to run this program. This is Apple Configurator 2, which I believe you can get from the App Store. So now I'm going to plug this in, and how do you choose which port you plug this into?
You have to plug this in.
Into the
Into the-
master port,
So you
which
have-
is
Yeah.
described on the schematic, which
The
one's the
first
master.
All right, so you have to plug it into the master port, which is,
Closer to the trackpad if you're looking from the top.
Oh. The port is unscrewed, so.
I make that fit. Yeah, flat. There we go. All right. So I plug it into the master port. I don't know which one's the master port, unfortunately, because I'm not a Polish genius, but I'm pretending. So now, once I've plugged it in, see, this computer I have plugged in with a USB-C to USB-C cable. You can buy these on Amazon for like $12, the original Apple one, and I get this on the screen. So once I see this on the screen, what I do is
You have to double click here.
double-click there, of course. I'm totally not taking credit for the Polish genius behind me that's doing all of this for me. I would never do that.
Okay.
No, so we go to Action, then we click Restore, and now it is restoring it.
Yeah, that means it's seeing the T2 that's communicating with it and bumping back the firmware to whatever this has, which is probably an older version. And
RAR.
Okay. Have to try with.
All right, now we're going to try it with the charger plugged in.
Maybe battery is dead.
battery super dead.
Eh. There we go. Plugged in. I have to use the. I didn't screw the
Good,
charge
good,
port
yeah, it
back in.
works.
All right, let's try that again with it plugged into the charger.
How long does it usually take? Depends. Yeah, okay.
It's taking longer than before when it failed, so I'm hoping that means success.
Yeah, success.
Success.
Fan
Apple logo.
space, Apple logo.
Whoa! Okay, so it says installing OS. Now it's not done yet with installing the OS, but if you take a look, this machine that before was not booting at all, was stuck at 5 volts, is now giving us an Apple logo on the screen, a progress bar, and the fan is spinning. Okay?
Actually, after a few minutes, you will get an error here because this is an Apple. So yeah, really.
Yeah?
And
What?
after it, you have to turn off this machine, this one,
Uh-huh.
because you can't do another DFU mode on the other machine.
Oh. So it locks to one DFU mode. You have to restart the
Yeah.
machine because
Yeah.
it won't let you do one
I
after
will show
the
you
other.
this.
Wait, what happens?
So this machine, now that it's done DFU for this machine,
Uh-huh.
won't let you plug in another machine into it because it'll just error out. So you have to restart that, clear all, so it clears all its caches in it. And when that's fresh and turned on again, you can do another machine.
Wait, so this is just going to stay at installing OS forever?
Yeah, yeah, you can actually. We have to wait for it, but after we will get.
Oh, we're
an
further
error.
than we got before. So now we have to wait for this last piece of OS.
Hey, you got some more real estate here for stuff like this. And a little shelf. I'm gonna put another camera thing there. And,
Yeah.
whoa!
What now?
No,
It's restarting.
Yeah,
fan
restarting.
spin again. Spin, you fan, spin.
Do you have to press power or because we're
Try power,
Yeah, try
yeah.
pressing power because battery's on. What's it doing?
We have fan spin.
Okay.
Well, it spins for 10 seconds and then stops.
No, Apple logo.
Yeah.
Oh.
So right now we can unplug this.
Now let's see if this thing ever boots.
Yeah. It's gonna be like a first boot after a restart or something.
Let's see if it boots into an operating system. Let's make a table. Chopsticks.
Please don't have a failing hard drive. Which is another option. Please have a working hard drive.
This is after Catalina update. It was update from-
He said security update, but they didn't give any more detail than that.
thing is we have more than we had before, which is from 5 volts we have Apple revealed there. Would you like your custom series then, or? Yeah. Oh wait, it's going to recovery, I think.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Or like forgot your passwords.
Yeah. Boot.
Boot, please.
Install Ubuntu.
Mm-hmm.
The two Macs just had intercourse live.
Technically, yeah. Maybe SSD is lagging. Wait, we're going further.
Oh.
Installing about 30.
Okay.
Are we doing the update now? Are we doing the correct update? Are we
Is it installing from this or is it installing
No.
from itself?
from itself, yeah.
38 minutes remaining.
So basically whatever update failed is probably happening right now because we reverted the update and now it's gonna try to update itself.
With a working update, hopefully.
We can try. We can do here if you want second time.
I mean, if the update happens and it works, then fine, but you can always revert the issue second time,
The funniest thing is right now on the
yeah. Uh-huh.
this one
Yeah.
because we can't do anything after DFU mode. Nothing.
Nothing, it just gets stuck.
What,
in it.
really?
Yeah.
So what's this?
Nothing.
So this is the machine that we used
Yeah.
to do the DFU mode.
Yeah, it's
So-
like it
so-
sacrifices itself to make the other one.
We can't close it.
You can't close?
Mm.
Yeah, we can't.
This is like a praying mantis when it has sex and then the female eats its head.
Yeah, yeah.
The finest part, we can do
Four
squeak.
square.
Done, yeah? But actually, no, because when we go here, we see still
It's
old Apple controller from
From this computer. that
This
we
is so
have.
fucking buggy.
It
yeah.
never refreshed, yeah.
And now we can close it. There is only one option to fix it. Shut down.
That's hysterical.
Yeah.
Go, Apple.
Yeah, but I mean, we can be back in 38 minutes until you have this
All
updates
right.
or not.
I'll put this on a shelf or something. Maybe on the floor.
Shelf.
Yes, finally. Alright, place this little piece of shit over here. This thing's useless. Alright. Is that cable long enough to reach?
Doubtful.
I trust the battery.
I wouldn't.
No, that's why we get this error.
Because the battery wasn't strong enough to support it.
Can you plug another charger in on that side?
No, but we're already halfway through and it moved from 38 to 30, so I'm assuming this won't take a half an hour. And this is like the Windows copying dialogue. 2 hours, 30 seconds. 29. Yeah, it's moving though.
I need to get the rest of my desk set up over here with a charger. Then I can just move the machine. And another overhead. This is what I was going to put on the Zelma, this thingy. Like
Yes.
the mounts for the camera
That'd be
that you
cool,
never
yeah.
can use.
With, does it optically zoom and all that, or
Hmm?
with optical zoom and all that, or?
I mean the mount.
Oh, the mount.
So that you can use, yeah, so that you can mount that camera. Because I don't think that that other thing works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes. So this is probably legitimately gonna be 20 minutes of updating because we're there's progress, but it's incremental.
All right. So we'll see if that works shortly.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Anytime.
With that being said, I can edit you out of the video and pretend I came up with this on my own. Nobody will know. Nobody will be the wiser. All right, so we'll come back in 28 minutes to figure out what's going on with that machine. Fucking hysterical that that machine just kills itself like that. I mean, that's just ridiculous that the machine kills itself like that. How often do you run Windows Update and the machine just shits itself? Like, you do Windows Update, and it's not that the operating system dies, but the fucking computer won't turn on anymore. Because, like, Windows sucks. There's a lot of stuff about Windows that sucks. I understand that Windows sucks in many ways, but how often do you run Windows Update and the computer's fucking dead? I don't need Piernov anymore. I have my own Polish genius that fixes stuff and makes me look smart. Yeah, BIOS update fails, but that's the thing. The operating system doesn't typically prompt you to update the BIOS. And you can update the BIOS yourself by rebooting with a tool. You don't have to do it from within the operating system. This is really anticlimactic. Do I really have to sit here for 28 minutes to see if this works? Now if I want to commit to doing this video, what's...
So when you showed that computer,
I have to delete it. Yeah.
robust.
YouTube demonetized for lewd Mac intercourse. Okay. 2 gigabytes a second in write, and a quad-core processor, and it still takes 30 minutes for an update.
I'm assuming it's overriding all of the slower, the firmware and all that.
T2.
I don't think his email's on that. I'll ask him.
I'm debating whether I should even bother selling quicks anymore. The price went up on these things again, and they're being sold. Now do you have the new place with lots of room? Can we send in anime stuff for Eric? Yeah, Amazon is selling these right now via T equipment for $2.99 with Prime shipping. So let's take a look here. So I pay $2.25 for these pieces of shit. The shipping fee is $400 for 40 of them, which means it's $10 for shipping.
Robust.
I still got to get storage for it, so you can. It's just probably going to get lost in the meantime, because I have to get more shelves and everything. So yeah, so I'm looking at this invoice, and it's $225 for a quick. It's $10 to ship each quick here, because the shipping fee for 40 of them is $400. So that means it's $235 a quick. So let's just do some math here, all right? So let's see. I have way too many windows open. I'm going to do some quick math to figure out if it's even worth bothering. Because I think at this point it genuinely makes no sense to sell them.
Hard work.
Oh, yeah. So let's see. I'm going to do a little bit of math here. Ready? So the quick costs they sell it for $2.99 on Amazon, right? Now let's say I pay let's say it's online transactions, so like 2.1% fee, because I have a really good rate with Chase right now. So my rate was calculated at something like this. So that's going to be the credit card fee. Then you subtract the $2.25 for the quick itself. You subtract $10 for the shipping of the quick to me. You have to subtract the cost that it costs to ship the quick to the customer. Let's say that's probably maybe like $15 or so. So you come out to a profit of, okay, maybe. So if I match Amazon's price, and I can't match their shipping speed. No, it's T equipment is 260. Okay, so it's 264 on T equipment. So let's do that. All right, so let's do so 264 on T equipment, right? So let's say I sell for 264. Now I multiply that by 0.979 for a 2.1% credit card fee because I got a sick deal with Chase. Now you subtract $225, which is the cost of the quick. You subtract the $10 that I pay to get the quick shipped to me, assuming that I don't pay any. So that means that before I ship it to the customer, my profit is $23. Now let's say it cost me $15 to ship this to the customer. If I were to match T Equipment's price, that means my profit per quick sold is $8.45. That doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense to spend like $8,000 or $9,000 to buy these things to stock them anymore. If what you make, if you match that price is, huh?
Did you see the screen?
Oh,
So Chris said you have to restart and check if it installs it correctly
Whoop.
again. Basically, yeah, restart. But we have screen, we have everything, so
robust, indeed, robust, Mr. Rundell. Yeah, that's.
So we got past no 5 volts and we got a correct T2 flash. Now it's going to probably try to do that install again, or it will run correctly, depending on what's going on. He said that once it took him 2 times, but he installed it, and there it is.
Oh, bam, beautiful. I'll show that next. So.
Yeah, just wanted to show you what's on that.
Yeah, you have to calculate, but that's the thing. Before you even calculate all of that, this doesn't actually make sense. So T Equipment has to be paying a lot less than I am for quicks, and I don't think that's fair given the amount of promotion that I've given them. Because like I've done a lot to promote this company, and I'm not saying I want a sweetheart deal because I've done a lot to promote them. I'm not saying that I want to pay less money because I'm an influencer, but at the very least, I want to pay the same thing that T Equipment pays. I think that's fair. You know, people will buy One Stop Shop has all at a little higher price, but not stupid price. I don't think so. I think, no, that's not how this has been working. Personalize your quicks. No, that's the thing. I have to ask myself, do I want to spend $9,000 on this shit right now? Because they're really slow with shipping. So it often takes a month for them to even fucking show up after I buy them. And like right now, let's see. So Amazon is usually 4 to 12%. So if it sells for $2.99 on Amazon, let's say $2.99 on like what makes more sense here? $2.99 on Amazon times 0.0. Let's say it's a 6% commission that I get. Okay, so I would make $17.94 to affiliate link this thing on Amazon, and I don't have to stock anything. Or I buy them, and like it's usually probably closer to 18 bucks to ship these things. So I stock them myself, and I pay this, and I get this each time it sells. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. That $9,000 is much better spent somewhere else than trying to make fucking 40 bucks a quick. The thing is, Amazon kicks my ass in shipping anyway. Amazon's going to give people free 2-day shipping. I can't beat free 2-day shipping. Like, I don't fucking have that guy. I mean, this, what I'm assuming I'm providing here for $18, that's like FedEx Ground or Parcel Post. Yeah, this doesn't really make sense because I'm at the point where we need to renegotiate this shit. I'm not paying $2.25 a quick. Fuck that. Yeah. The thing is, it's really hard to let go of certain parts of your business. That's the thing. It's really hard to let go of things that you had going before. I mean, I don't think I'm really needed in this marketplace anymore. Because before, the reason I was selling this is because it wasn't sold elsewhere, and it was difficult to get it, and it was a good station. But now it's not difficult to get anymore. A vendor that's willing to make no money on them is willing to do that. So I don't... Yeah, this doesn't really make much sense. Let's see. Let me see how many of these I have left, actually. I'm kind of curious if there are any of these I have left. Also, let's see. What have I paid in the past? Because I think I was paying a little less for these in the past. Well, that's the thing. I used to buy these things 80 to 90 at a time, and I still didn't get a discount. Let's see. Where did I pay last time? Because this just doesn't make a dime. This doesn't make a goddamn bit of sense. Like, I'm really thinking of just fading out a lot of the selling and shit like that to begin with. It's stupid because I feel like the right thing to do is to... This is what got my supply company bankrupt. Well, I shouldn't say bankrupt because I never filed for bankruptcy, but like you get the point. What fucked up my supply company was thinking to myself, if they can make it work, I should be able to make it work too. The reason I can't make the numbers work is because I'm not a real man. I'm not a real business owner. If I was a real business owner, I'd be able to make these numbers work. I can make these numbers work. I can make $10 of profit off a $200 item. You know, and I would wonder, well, how do they deal with the fraudulent chargebacks? How do they deal with items broken in the mail? How do they deal with all that stuff? And I didn't, and I thought, well, if they can make it work, so can I. And if I can't make it work, that means I'm bad at what I do. And I don't want to admit that I'm bad at what I do, right? So of course I'm going to keep selling screens. And then you have $150,000 of inventory, go to $100,000 in inventory, go to $20,000 in inventory, and then you realize, oh shit, what did I just do? And the thing is, I made this, you know, and I know they're not ordering 2,000 at a time. The way I know that is because I would look at T Equipment's website, and it would say that they had 80 left, and then once they got to having 3 or 2 left, once it was back up again, it would say 80 left. So I know you're not ordering more than 100 at a time. I know that for a fact. So either T Equipment is just hoping that you make... I think that a part of it is that they believe that you're going to buy other stuff from their website if you buy this. Or they've just found out a way to make the numbers work. And that's the thing. It kind of makes you feel like you're inadequate if you can't make something work that someone else can. But at the same time, it's like, what do you... Nah. All right. Let's email these people back. What should I write? Guys, help me write an influencer email here. Hello. I noticed with shipping, these are now up to... Adafruit is selling it for $285. Yeah, so there's no... This is... See, you're really making jack shit here, and that doesn't make sense. Okay, so let's write an influencer email here. You guys will help. You guys will make this work, right? I'm going to go full influencer here. Let's see if this actually works. Hello. I noticed with shipping, the price per unit is up to $235 piece. Given that other vendors are selling this item in the 250s, I know at this point they must be getting a significantly better price than I am. And I am. Do you have any better price available for us if we purchase in a higher quantity? I think that our company has drummed up a lot of interest in these units as a result of our usage and endorsement. Yeah, endorsement, that's the word. That's the influencer word. Endorsement. They're Chinese. They're not going to understand big words like that. Okay, so that's not. They're not going to understand if I use 4-syllable English words. Let's keep this shit simple. Because I know when I'm trying to understand stuff in Spanish, if people start using large words, I get confused because I barely speak Spanish. I know do you have any better price available for purchasing quantity? I think endorsements of the product and would appreciate this being taken into account with pricing. If you Google the quick 861DW review, the first thing that pops up is a video with hundreds of views. I'm going full douchebag here. Hundreds of thousands of views. Please give me special treatment. I don't even want special treatment. I want to get the same price T Equipment does. Yeah, leave out the better quantity. All right. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want special treatment. I just want to get. I just don't want to get fucked over by T Equipment. Lewis, threaten to delete video. Nah, that's douchebag. That's too douchey. Yeah, come on, man. Too much. If I sell for the same price I see online and make $5, you want me to keep selling your gear? I need a good price. Other vendors are selling this station for $250s with free shipping. If I match their price, I make $5. If you want me to keep selling this gear, I need a better price. I think that. No, I don't think that. I know that. Full douchebag. Get sent. Specify your video. Exactly. All right, let's do it. Hi. So today I'm going to be updating. Yeah. I'm gonna go full out Linus on this. It's about time. Yeah, I'm going full out fucking Linus here. Our company has drummed up a lot of interest in these units as a result of our use and endorsement. Here you go. We have 1.1 million subscribers and have been recommending this station to millions of people. If we buy more, can we get pricing closer to 200 so we can stay competitive selling these units? Thank you. All right. That's full influencer douchebag right there. I'm not good at this because I don't have yeah, it's hard to go full douchebag. Let's do it. Yeah, full influencer prick. Let's do it. Bam. Play to their degree. Yeah, let's make this more obvious. You're right. You're right. You see, keep selling. Our company has drummed up a lot of interest in these units. Yeah, let's put this first. Million in bold. And italics. An exclamation point. Yes! And some spell check here. Be more aggressive. 150 is a nice start. Oh, yeah. Don't ask him. Can we get... I don't know. Okay, what do you guys think of this? You think this is good? For sure, with certainty. Certainty increasing sale. Exposure. Exposure. Oh, there. That's full Linus right there. I did it. Exposure. Yeah. Let's. If you would like me to keep selling this, good. All right. Replace drummed up, but with what? You can't just say replace it. You got to replace it with something. Replace it with what? Yeah, I would delete if we buy more. Good idea. Do I even have the word drum still here? No, I removed that, didn't I? Alright, that's full influencer mode. Fuck it! I hit send! Capitalize HAKKO. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now you guys are just getting pedantic. Why would I capitalize the name of their competitor? Alright, we got that. Yeah, this is good. Alright, this is some full influencer shit. And guess what? It ain't gonna work. Because you know what influencer is good for? if you want to promote fucking NordVPN and shitty Android games. Yeah, because at this point, it really doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make... Even though there's a slightly higher profit from me selling it versus Amazon affiliate linking it, like, this is... No. That $9,000 should be elsewhere. Makes no sense at this point. Makes absolutely no fucking sense. It doesn't... I'm not making stupid decisions that bankrupt my business. All right. Okay, back to this computer that we had over here. So it just finished updating. It actually took about 38 minutes, but it finally finished. You got the Apple logo on the screen here. And it booted, and you can see the image over there. I'm just covering their name. It boots, and, you know, trackpad works, fan is spinning, screen is on. So that's about it. So very often you'll have this problem with the T2 chip MacBook Pros where the machine will have 5 volts on a USB-C charger. It'll be drawing 300 milliamps, but not turning on. And PP-Bus G3 Hot will be present. There'll be no corrosion anywhere on the board, and often it's just corrupt T2. The way that you fix this is you can download that little tool. You have to install it on another one of these machines. So we have an Office A1989 over there that we installed it on. Then you run the little program, as we showed before. You have this machine plugged in on the other end. It's going to turn on. It's going to reboot once. It's going to say it failed. It's going to go through the update again, and it's going to take about 28 minutes for that process. It'll say it failed the second time. You hit restart, and then it just boots up into the operating system, and it works. Why does this happen randomly? Apple. Why is it that when you bring it to the store, they say you're going to have to pay about over $1,000 to fix it? Apple. 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 That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. This was a nightmare, but now it's not because we know what's wrong with it. I didn't figure this thing out either. The other guy who works here did. It's, you know, one of the things that makes me really happy is that I've gotten to this point of success at my company where I can hire people smarter than me to just figure things out. It's great. Like, I don't have to use my brain anymore. I could use his brain. It really is. There's this great feeling when you build something that just goes far beyond yourself, and I don't have words to describe it. There are people working here that are considerably smarter than me. They just figure things out on their own and then teach me. It's beautiful. Very humble and grateful to have people like Chris working here and Camille. They figure this thing out. That's just awesome. Like, they just took the time on their own to figure this shit out. They stayed late, did overtime, just sat here, searched. I'm a lucky guy. I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, and as always, I hope you learned something.